look guys, our yesterday's trade hit take profit. But no, not yesterday, day for yesterday's trade hit take profit. But I trailed the take profit and it did not hit take profit, it hit the stop loss. But it did not hit stop loss, it was at break even. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So yo, can you see? Okay, I see it now. So I made the analysis as usual. Um, but the only problem now is that instead of it came all the way back to the take profit. Wait, let me shrink it a little. It came all the way back after making analysis break, gave me an entry. I placed my entry. It spiked, retraced, spiked again. So I felt like this very line is unbreakable. This line, which I put as trailing stop loss, is unbreakable. So it retraced all the way. I touched the trailing stop loss. Tried to check again, but the first touch was already cut us off, and it went all the way back to our take profit. Not long after. If only I did not adjust my stop loss. So, and you know the worst part, I was so confident about my entry because my entry had a good backup. But I felt like it's better because of the way I hate consolidations. This is one reason why I hate consolidations. Because of how long consolidation was taking place, I was like, nah, let me just put it off at stop loss. And we ended up losing the trade. So we did not lose any money, rather we just lost the take profit. It should have been our fifth take profit for the year. If only I did not trail the stop loss. I did not allow the trade to breathe. I hate consolidations, but it is what it is. Yeah, so let's try to make new analysis for today. A new analysis for today. But I'm actually pissed off about this. But there's nothing I can do to actually, you know what, let me adjust it properly so that it will be adjusted to this. Yeah, this is the trade. This is it. So let's make a new analysis for today. So let's clean up the chart over. So, by the way, this the trade we're monitoring all throughout yesterday. He gave us our hit, broke through our entry. I think this morning. When was that? So us we are 1 hour earlier, so around 2 West African time. Then we did not retrace and give us our entry. For CAT CHF, we did not even near the entry. So we're going to make new analysis for today. Still bummed about that very trade that we missed out on, fun to be honest. Well, yeah, it is what it is. Let's clean up the charts. Um, I'm seriously bummed about this, if I'm to be honest, because it would have been another take profit for the year, but and it would have taken us halfway through before the month end. We are supposed to hit half of our capital before the month end, and that trade would have taken us to half. It would have actually taken us to half, but because of our trading surplus, we missed out on it. So I'm actually bummed about it, if I'm to be honest. Really, really bummed about it. Words can't describe how bummed I am. Words can't describe it, but it is what it is. Seriously pissed off about it. SND USD. Wow. I opened so many horizontal lines. Card JPY. Nothing. GBP card. Nothing. USD card. Nothing. GBUSD. Nothing. Euro USD. Nothing. AD USD. Okay. Delete that one. Um, so USDCHF, nothing. USDJPY. I don't know why this line was here, but no, 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 no. This is a position. This is a position. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Where was my brain? My brain was on pause. After, like that trade delay messed me up. The fact that I missed that descent trade and like all I wanted to do was secure my losses or reduce my losses. It sounds absurd, but yeah, that's how things. So does that mean that I should not trail my stop loss? Definitely, I should have analyzed the charts better. I was so focused on just securing my trade to avoid losses that I forgot the major thing. I should read the charts and see what the charts are telling me. I did not read the chart. I was just like, I got to secure my this. This broke here with aggression, retrace all the way to entry. So it's very obvious that this was some sort of news release, but it meant that the sellers did not were not giving in for anybody. The buyers tried to go back up, still refused, and they were just consolidating across the line. There was a line above here, and there was a line below here. The line above here with was somewhere here, and it was not our take profit. Then the line below here was our entry. So meaning that if I was to put my trailing stop loss, I will now place it above the entry or I'll place it somewhere below the entry. Maybe at this point where the this point here, where the peak was, I should have put the line here. Trailing stop loss there. So I'll just shorten my stop loss and whatever happens happens. Well, I didn't. I was not reading the charts properly, and that's why it cost me. I was so focused on the money that I forgot that it is not the money that moves the market, it's the analysis that moves the market. So this was a human error. But if you didn't join me in adjusting the trailing stop, because I don't think I announced anything about adjusting my trailing the stop loss, trailing the trade with my stop loss. I don't think I announced anything about it. So if you actually didn't place the trailing stop loss, congrats to you. Tell me how many lot size you use and how much you made from the trade in the comments. But yeah, that's just it. Okay, so I'm trying to make new analysis. So I'm so bummed about this. So let's shrink this and just try to find the trends first. Well, this is a trend. AD card. But this one is not like trying to retrace or anything. This is a bullish trend, so we're leaving this. That's CHF. Nope. And then the USD. Yes. Card GPY. Nope. GBP card. Nope. USD card. Yes. I think I've done GBP card. What of card GPY? Nope, nope. GBP USD. Yes. Euro USD. Change of structure. Twice. AD USD. Yes. USD CHF. Mm, nope. USD JPY. Nope. AD JPY. Nope. AD and then nope. Euro AD. Euro AD is decent. Let's go up. GBP AD. GBP AD. GJPY. Nope. Euro NZD. Oh, not clean enough. Wait. No, no. It consolidated a little. I'm not consolidating downward, consolidating upward. GPNZ. Nope. GBCHF. Nope. Euro GBP. Nope. GBJPY. Nope. Euro JPY. Nope. CHF JPY. Nope. So GBAUD. Euro AUD. I think AUD is the next. AUD is under there. AUD. Then USD. AUD and USD. Well, but now to find the one that is far better. This one's AUD card. So I think this one is going up to AUD side. And I don't think card CHF made it. No, it didn't. So yeah. So now it's to compare all of them to know which one is better. So AUD, excuse me, AUD, then USD, GBUSD. I think USD card comes first. Or AUD, USD, GB, USD, NZD, USD. These three USD, four AUD. So four AUD, that means AUD will be the two, while USD will be the one. Okay, so let's rank which one is best to about out of the AUD card. Clean. AUD USD is clean. Wow. GBAUD not so clean. Euro AUD not so clean. So top two is AUD card, AUD USD. Then for USD, which one will be the number one? USD card, decent enough. GBUSD, let's see. Is also clean. Yo, NZD USD. Okay, I think NZD is the cleanest. The trade that we missed out on. The trade that we missed out on. So between NZD, I think NZD is the cleanest so far. Well, I feel like it's going to retrace at that point that it is now. All the trades, I feel like they're not yet retraced, and that's what my problem is. They're not yet retraced. That's what my problem is. So AD card, AD USD, NZD USD. Those are our three top pairs. Let's just put our line right. Anything higher than this is okay. AD USD. Higher than this is okay. And NZD USD. Yo. So AD card. Obviously the lead time frame. So look for our peak. We just escape this. So will be the next peak. I sure will not take this as the peak. This is very strong, this one as the peak. Let's use this as peak. Let me zoom in first to see how strong it is. I want to zoom in to know how. Sorry, let me close this. I'm just trying to find our peak. I feel like I should use this. So that means the peak has already been broken and it's just looking for how to retrace. That's what it means. By using this as our peak. The peak has been broken. Entry has been broken. It's time for it to retrace and give us our trade. That's what we're using that peak for. That's interesting. Wait, I want to even check something. Does it also align with the other peak I saw? I think I saw another peak, but it has already crossed that peak. Let me go back. It will be cool. So close, so close. But it's not bad. So that is the peak. It has already broken. So we should be looking forward to. Let's put our add alert. Okay, okay. Then ADS. So on the daily time frame, let's see if we can see a peak. Hmm, really can't see anything. Can we see something decent close? Oh, yo, undo whatever that was. Okay. Can we see anything decent? What about this line? Let me zoom in on this. Is this thing too low? Then shrink, reduce it back. I feel like it's too low. I don't think I can see a decent peak. What of this double top? Is it not a double top? Let me put a line above here to see how bad this one is. Let me zoom in on them. I think these are the decent ones I can see. If we turn this to the peak, I don't know yet. Is after I zoom out and I'll pick out of those two, which one are the best entry? Or this one? Should we use this one? But the peak is not that strong one. It's a peak on a daily time frame, so it should be decent enough. This one, I don't know which one is a better entry. The middle one is the main deal. Let's see how bad they are. Let's see how bad they are. If that is so, that means if this is the entry, it means that it has retraced and gone to the upside. That's what it means. So obviously that's won't cut it. But what of that top one? This is this literally have to be our entry. Like that's the only option. That's literally the only option. So and then yeah, that's the only option. That's literally the only option. But this trend is so clean. Gosh. Then and then I don't know why I doubted it. I don't know why I doubted this consolidation. But it is what it is. So let's go to the higher time frame and see if we can see a peak we can use. Well, what of this? This looks like a decent peak. That looks like a decent peak. I don't know how far it is though. Let's let's reset it and see what we're dealing with. Remember, we have to finish all this in the first seven so that we don't get stuck here because of network issue. So, oh, sorry, I've not even checked. Check the peak. Okay, it's far. It's decent enough. It's not that far. It's decent enough. So yeah, um, I think we'll sorted this out, right? There's something else we need to do. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. To put the stop loss, take profit, all of that. So let's reset this. It's already retracing. Okay, so let's put our long position entries here. 515, 200. I think that is so 1 is to 3, obviously. Put our line somewhere here. Yeah. Then for our TP, somewhere a little. Remember, anything higher is TP, anything lower. Sorry, why for the anything higher is also TP. Then for entry, it has to be on point. I think we found an on point, strong on point that should be valuable enough. So all we're waiting for is a retracement, decent retracement, and give us a clean entry. I don't want stress this time. I don't want stress this time. Okay, so price for AED card. I think we put a lot on all three. No, I didn't. And send. Why didn't I put a lot on NZD? Why in the world did I not? Yo, imagine what I'm doing. I'm putting two horizontal lines. So put a lot on all three now. Okay. AED card, reset, shrink, and start going to test everything. It's already retracing. I feel like might not even get to our entry. It might not retrace through our entry. Turning into a support zone. Okay, so yeah. Is there anything? Okay, we need to go through time. We need to check it through time. So let's go. 5 minutes testing. I don't think there's anything on 5 minutes. 15 minutes. But this bullish trend is too sweet. It's too clean. It's too magnificent. I'm in love with this bullish trend. 1 hour. 1 hour time frame. Okay, 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame. Your daily time frame. It was only on daily time frame that it was acknowledged. Now let's see if we can do anything to sort this out. So let's see if we can do anything to sort this out. Okay, I don't like to zoom in. So just to make sure the reason is TP, TP. Okay, TP, TP, TP. I like this. Nothing on stop loss, nothing on entry. Take profit in case you did not see there. TP again. I think this. Okay, is that an entry? Sorry, I just want to zoom in to check if that was an entry. If that was an entry acknowledgement, in case you don't understand the lingua. I just want to zoom in just to see. Okay, Not really, but stop loss acknowledgement though. SL acknowledgement. SL acknowledgement. So we have a decent take profit acknowledgement. Okay, okay. I think I'm seeing something on stop loss and entry. Hmm. Hmm. Entry here. Entry here. I thought as much. Then for here broke through, so no. Although this take profit acknowledgement. TP acknowledgement. So this entry obviously clean entry. So entry does not have a problem. TPL. Hmm. Another clean take profit acknowledgement. I like this take profit acknowledgement. It's tight and clean. Take profit acknowledgement. So entry. I'm looking for stop loss acknowledgement. I don't think I'm seeing any stop loss acknowledgement. Entry acknowledgement again. I'm looking for stop loss acknowledgement. TP, 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 TP. Clean TP take profit acknowledgement. Broke, double, came down, triple, and it's clean big. But there's nothing on stop loss yet. Stop loss were not clean enough. TP, 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 TP. The take profit is too clean. It's genuinely too clean. TP. Stop loss. Finally, a decent stop loss acknowledgement. Stop loss acknowledgement seen. Well, stop loss acknowledgement. I've seen this is a decent stop. So that means that is we've secured the bag. Nothing there. TP, TP, TP acknowledgement. Nothing decent there. Okay. I'm seeing some things. Let me zoom in a little. I don't know if I'll call that TP acknowledgement until I zoom in. Nope, not TP acknowledgement. For here, TP acknowledgement up here. Nothing down here, so no. Stop entry acknowledgement, stop loss acknowledgement, nothing else. Stop loss on point acknowledgement, entry on point acknowledgement, yeah. Oh, oh, sorry. Oh my back. Yo. Um, yeah, nothing here. Take profit acknowledgement. Take profit acknowledgement, TP acknowledgement, TP. Sorry, I'm silent. I'm really sorry. Sometimes I forget that you guys are here. Take profit acknowledgement, take profit acknowledgement, take profit, take profit, take profit. Um, entry. Slight stop loss. No, it's actually stop loss. It's not entry, it's stop loss. It's not entry, it's stop loss. Yeah, I think that is all. It's not any other thing. We've already acknowledged all the major things there, so we're not too bothered about any of these things. Okay, obviously go to 5 minutes time frame, put the normal reset, then put the normal. This is SL, SL, then entry, and TP, TP. I think that is all. Yeah. So Photonal analysis. SL entry TP. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, we've done our analysis for this. Just reset this and we'll put our alert already. So let's go to AED USD. Yeah, because AED USD AED card, then I think that's so let's put our let me adjust this a little. Long position obviously. Why is it looking so 550 and 200? Yeah, so there's obviously one is a three as usual. Put our horizontal line across. I think I'm just trying to be sure that horizontal line was placed properly. TP above, anything above this is clean enough. Delete, then make an analysis around this. So yeah, wait, yeah, I think. So let's go back in time. 5 minutes, nothing. I've not even checked. Let me check. 15 minutes. I just feel like since it's AED and AED, both of them will be at the daily time frame that will see each other. I thought as much. 1 hour time frame, let's say, still the same thing. But the bullish trend on these AED pairs are crazy, bro. They're really crazy. The bullish pairs are like top notch. Wow. They are magnificent. They are magnificent. Magnificent. Okay. Okay. Nothing. Eh. Nearly dodged it. Well, let's zoom in. Obviously, we got 4 hours trapping us. But except for this is the only stop loss, yeah? This one here, only stop loss. Yeah. Let me zoom in on this. After all, we're at the end of the chart. And there's still time still on our side. So okay, stop loss on point. Very rare to see stop loss on point, but and the stop loss is well back, well backed. TP. What else? Entry slightly, but it's not decent enough. Um, yeah, but we saw an entry on daily. That's why we placed the entry there. So we don't have any reason to question the entry. Yes, we don't have a reason to question the entry. Wait, it is stop loss. This is a stop loss acknowledgement. Why don't we turn this? Sorry, sorry. But if this peak here you're looking at is a stop loss, why don't we turn this to a stop loss? Turn this to a peak that we use. I don't know. I feel like we should turn this to the entry, the stop loss to the entry, and redo the whole thing. You understand? I want to see how strong that peak is here. Mm-hmm. So why don't we turn that to like this? Why don't we turn that to like this thing we use? So at least it'll be closer. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I feel like we could do that. Turn this to the entry and turn the other one to stop loss and everything. Because this is a clean rejection. That one now is a cluster of rejection. Let me zoom in so you see what I'm talking about. Because what makes peak is the clean rejection. This is just a cluster of rejection. A cluster. But if it is a clean peak, it's also just peak and go its way. Well, on the 4 hour time frame, this one, let me shrink it. I don't know if you guys are understanding what I'm saying. Like a clean peak like this, would you call this a clean peak? That's another thing. It's not clean, it's also like the previous peak. Why did I reset it? What's wrong with me? Well, it is what it is. I'm not going to talk about it again. I'm just going to leave the entry as it is. Let us now make things more complicated. So TP, nothing else, yeah. Let's go to daily time frame. So, by the daily time frame. But on the daily time frame, this is a clean peak. You have to admit it. On the daily time frame, this is a clean peak. On the daily time frame, this is a clean peak. Now we have to change it. We definitely have to change it. On the daily time frame, it is a clean peak. Like, why don't we do this? How many clean peak support entry? How many clean peaks support that stop loss? It depends on our answer. We decide. It's based on the answer that we'll decide which one has a better chance. So TP obviously. Let's keep going. Nothing, 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 nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. Obviously, take profit up here. Take profit, take profit. But nothing on entry and stop loss. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Stop loss slightly acknowledged because it's a small peak. TP well acknowledged, TP well acknowledged. Nothing. Um, Nothing. Okay. Nothing. Entry acknowledged, which is the original entry acknowledged we saw. Um, let's see. Nothing. 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 Um, TP acknowledged up here. Well, nothing. Nothing so far. Okay. I feel like we should just let it be. After all, it's not that big of a deal. Nothing, nothing. Stop loss acknowledged here. TP acknowledged, TP acknowledged, TP acknowledged here. Stop loss acknowledged here. I like this. I like that stop loss acknowledgement. Take profit acknowledged there. Oh, sorry. Take profit acknowledgement. TP acknowledged here. Yo, TP acknowledged it. Let me zoom in. TP, TP acknowledged. I don't think there's anything else. We're leaving it. We're leaving it. There's no need for us to be squabbling over readjusting it and adjusting it and all that. Just let us leave things be. So obviously the alert is there. Let's put in our entries, stop loss and all that. SL, entry, TP, reset this. Okay, we're done with this. Let's head over to SNDUSD. This is that's taking us there. Why is it? I said if it costs God it gets to 7, we'll be suffering with network issues. Oh, this pair. This pair. This is the pair we are trading. The pair that broke our hearts. The pair that really broke us. Yo, 550, 200. One is so three. Um, okay, put the line here. Hey, sorry, I'm silent. I'm just so focused on putting the line. So yeah, we'll put our entries, stop loss, take profit. Yeah, let's go and retest. No, not retest, back test. Sorry, it's a slip of tongue. I say retest. I want to back test. So 5 minutes. Oh, I don't think there's anything. Let's just see. If I see anything, I'll go back to 5 minutes. Don't worry. If I see anything, I'll go back to 5 minutes. Thank goodness. So 1 hour's time, 1 hour's time, 1 hour's, 1 hour's time, 1 hour's time. Wow. Beautiful peak. Is this for entry? This is an entry peak. Beautiful. And 1 hour's time frame. Very neat, clean, sweet, gorgeous. This is a gorgeous entry. Okay, entry. I think this is the original peak that we chose. I like the peak. Very beautiful. Well, our time frame. For it to reject an entire 1 hour's time frame. Stop loss acknowledgement. Beautiful stop loss acknowledgement. Take profit, take profit, take profit, take profit, take profit, take profit, take profit. Everywhere, take profit, take profit. Yo, stop loss acknowledgement, SL acknowledgement, I'm not strong. I like the ones entry. This line entry. Stop loss acknowledgement. Finally, decent stop loss acknowledgement here. And obviously TP, 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 clean TP. I like that sharp TP. That TP retrace properly. Hmm. What else? Nothing. TP, TP. Two double bottom. So delete time frame, please. Delete time frame, please. I wish I. Okay, that's the double bottom. I remember you cleanly. Okay, let's move on. Move on. I feel like I should zoom in a little just to see what is going on down there. Nothing, nothing. Everything is nothing. Yo, my arm. So shrink this up, and nothing here broke through everything. It broke through every single thing. Yo, oh my goodness. Yo, okay, zoom in. Yo, everything is just nothing, nothing. It broke through here, the entry now acknowledged, broke through here, stop loss now acknowledgement. It's like, okay, TP acknowledged up there, sir. But it was like, I ain't giving you what you're looking for. You're gonna peel it out of my dead hands. You know what I'm saying? That's how the market went, not me. Yo, TP, take profit acknowledged. Um, yo, okay. TP here. Yo, my arm, why is it aching me so bad? Um, TP acknowledged here though. TP acknowledged here. I think that is zoom in. Nothing, 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 nothing. Yo, why is everything nothing, bro? Okay, so nothing on everything. Wait, no, we acknowledge everything. What am I saying? We've acknowledged everything. Dumb. Okay, 5 minutes. So finish acknowledgements. Anytime I see this chart, I feel bruised. This see when you see this chart, this is the real definition of heart. This is this is the real definition of heartbreak. I feel so heartbroken. Is this trade? Is this trade? Oh, is this trade? I feel so heartbroken. Is this trade? The fact that I lost this trade because of my trailing stop loss, human error, lost it stop loss. I don't think I'll trail a stop loss. Wait, oh goodness, I broke my own rule. I broke my own rule. Just now I remembered. I am not to trail a stop loss except it crosses halfway. It is above, like the stop loss is going to be placed. That's going to cross halfway. How do I put it? It crosses half of my take profit. Like this is my take profit, like entry. This is my take profit. If a trade is moving, 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 and it's if my trailing stop loss is going to fall around here with trailing stop loss. You, I remember now. I forgot I was so oh goodness. I was the one that lost this trade. See, if my trailing stop loss was going to fall here, it is not worth the adjustment, so I'm not putting it. It is when it comes halfway through, somewhere here. That is when I trail it. That is when I trail it. I was the one that broke my rule. I just remember. I just realized now. Oh goodness. I was the one that broke my own rule. We were not meant to lose that trade. You see, okay. I think this is it. This is the trade. See, it is supposed to be when it has broken here, this line. Did I delete that line? Oh goodness. Did I delete that trailing line that I put? Oh goodness. Did I delete that trailing line? I could delete it. Let me put a new one. I broke my own rule. I broke my own goodness. Yo, I just realized now that I was one of wait. You were not meant to lose this trade. You were not meant to lose this trade. So, see, this is not the take profit. So, do you know when I would have been interested in this? When it came all the way down. Wait, sorry. Yo, I made my own mistake. When it see where we would have put our trailing stop loss. If it had come down here, retraced to this place but could not break it. Something like this, like logically, wait, sorry, something like this, something that is above this line. Because I know that I put a line somewhere here, this line. So once it's retraced down here, or once I saw a decent retracement that acknowledges this line, like did not break it, then I place my stop loss here. Well, the market itself was so because scattered that it's not even a clean retracement or there's no clean retracement. But I feel like you get my point. It is I'm not supposed to place my trailing stop loss. Sorry. I'm supposed to place my trailing stop loss down here. It is too low. It is against a strap and I lost it because of human error. Very annoying. I just realized it now. I just realized it now. Oh, this is retracing a lot. Are you sure it's not going to give us our entry AD card? Oh goodness, I feel so dumb. I feel so dumb. I literally feel so dumb. There is no way. There is no way. I know the worst part. I should be wary about the way my entry is given. Whenever let me go back to NZD USD. I'm still pissed off about that trade. Let me rant. I want to rake. I want to rant. Allow me. Allow me to rant. So whenever I see my entry do all of this candle here was supposed to be my entry. This bearish candle, but it broke down. Now my bullish entry was now forced. So it was because it was some sort of bullish engulfing here. And despite the fact it was bullish engulfing, it was still on the line. So this very candle was supposed to be our entry, but it was not our entry. So we now had to place our entry above here, which is this one. When you see something like this kind of movement, you know this is the nonsense that will come up. This whole retracing, go back, buyers, sellers are fighting. If they can fight to place an entry, why won't they fight to hit the take profit? And I broke my own rule. You don't trail your stop loss except it has broken the halfway point. It is a standard rule. Yo, I can't believe I made this kind of silly mistake. I should have just left. Oh goodness, no, 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 no. Well, we should forget about the loss, and at least a lot has been learned from this very trade. A lot. The fact that I just realized now that whenever I trail my stop loss, it is always above the halfway point. Number one. Number two, I make sure it has given me an assurance that there is no way it is breaking that line. And that's the assurance that happened here in this entry. This was meant to crash all the way down to stop loss. But it gave us the assurance that there is no way it's breaking this our entry. And that's why it's turned out like that. So yeah, obviously stay tuned. Subscribe if you are watching up to this point. Matters a lot to me. Like, no, if you like the video, like it. In fact, I prefer if you like the video than you subscribe. So just click like it, please. Then yeah. Wow, this is crazy. This is flipping crazy. Can't believe I made a silly mistake like this. This is human error. This is human error. Human error. I really hate this. Genuinely hate this. But it is what it is. Wow, can't believe I lost this trade. I didn't lose it, more like I hate to break even, but it's all the time and effort it took me and everything. We would have been at the halfway point. That's what is annoying me. We would have been at the halfway point and we lost it. Dumb, absolutely dumb. Well, obviously stay tuned. We'll put our alerts. Did we put possible buy? No, we didn't. Let's put a possible buy as well. Possible buy. Yo, what am I doing? Possible buy. Yo, that's AED card. AED USD. AED USD. Also possible. Why is everything impossible buy? I understand why AED is impossible buy. Why is NZD USD also? Oh, USD USD. I should be careful. If I place NZD USD, I'm not supposed to place AED USD. If I place AED USD, if I what am I saying? The three is intertwined. There's some three. If I place one, I cannot place one. Possible buy. Save up. Yeah. SNDF. So possible buy as well. Possible buy. Possible buy. Yo, save up. Yeah. Stay tuned. Subscribe. That's it. Yo, it has not retraced enough and it's already going back. Is it SNDF? Okay, AUD card. That's what I'm even thinking about. It has not retraced enough and it's already going bullish. Bro, nah. That's how funny you moving now. Oh, and they have not even touched our entry though, so I'm not too bothered. So yeah, stay tuned. We've adjusted everything that we need to adjust. Still pissed off about that trade. Stay tuned. Matters a lot. Stay tuned and keep up being updated. After all, our analysis work. Think about it. Our analysis actually work. That loss, the last loss we had was because of human error. Oh, and I knew something was going to be up. Do you know why? Because I constantly kept on opening MT5. I don't open MT5 that much. I constantly open MT5, which actually means that I will be too focused on the money and less on the. I do you know when apart from when I place my trade, I don't open MT5 again. I don't open MT5 again. I just focus on my Tekka indicator. I always open trading view to check my trade if it has hit take profit or if it has hit stop loss. When it hit take profit, then I open MT5 because I don't want the and I opened MT5 a lot because I was trying to link my account to my FX book, but I couldn't. So yeah, so pissed off. Seriously pissed off. So yeah, stay tuned.